It's been an absolutely wild weekend with the confirmation that Games Workshop are putting up their prices again. I'm going to do a separate video on that sometime this week because today's Monday and I'm trying to set the week off fun. I'm trying to get you hyped. I'm trying to put a smile back on your face. So we're going to be talking about some rumours to maybe make that happen. We're talking more Titan rumours, Tower rumours, Space Marine rumours, Ork rumours, Custodes rumours, more or less some of the big things that potentially are going to be coming out over the next couple of months. So let's jump in and, of course, let's get waffling. Please remember, everything that I talk about is a rumour. All rumours are lies, as I say. If you want to believe the rumours, then believe the rumours, but please don't shoot the messenger if the rumours do not come true. Rumours are rumours, they are not facts. So let's start with the Ork stuff, which has just been announced to go on pre-order, because a lot of people are asking me, Valrak, is this it? Is this all that's coming with the Orks? For now, apparently yes. This is all for coming, but what I've heard, and this makes sense because if you look back at 10th edition and 9th edition, this has happened with a couple of ranges as well, is that apparently the Orks are going to get another phase of releases in the mid to the latter end of this edition. Now, in terms of what is going to be part of that phase 2 release, there is some speculation, there is some rumour out there, of course. I've been hearing Storm Boys, I've been hearing Burner Boys, of course. I'm hoping that Mega Armoured Knobs are a part of that. We know, of course, we are going to be getting knobs in a kill team going forward now because they didn't release with the rest of the Ork stuff, and the original rumour part of that is that Ork knobs are going to be in the kill team, and apparently it's Ork knobs, of course, versus Legion of the Damned. We've spoken enough about Legion of the Damned, I think, but there is a couple of questions. Are they all going to be unique? Are they all going to be basically just one single squad? Yes, basically that's what it is in kill team. They make it unique, they make it look cool. Just look at other kill teams before around like just, you know, Orks and stuff like that. If you look at, well, the Space Marine stuff wasn't that really amazing, but I'm hearing that the Legion of the Damned stuff is fantastic. It's like every model in the Legion of the Damned is like a mini character within itself. The posing, the flames, just the uniqueness of those models. If I was to speculate, again, pure speculation, pure theory, I think what GW are going to do is allow you to take this squad of the Legion of the Damned and attach it to any Space Marine chapter force that's out there. So you can have Legion of the Damned with the Black Templars, Legion of the Damned with your Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, etc., etc., and they'll have their own unique rules that maybe buff stuff around you, or maybe just do absolutely nothing and it's just Legion of the Damned with their Fire, Flame, and their Purging. Again, pure speculation at this point. And since we're on the subject of Space Marines and you've literally dragged me off track, let's just talk a little bit about Space Marines because I've got an absolutely mountain of questions in terms of rumours, what's going on with Space Marines. People keep asking, Valrak, what is coming new with the Space Marine stuff? Well, the majority of that stuff in that 11th edition launch box set is going to be sold separately, just like we've just witnessed now with the Ork pre-orders. When is the announcement of the Space Marine pre-orders? All I'm hearing is that something is supposed to be happening around September, late September. Now, what I personally think, again, theory mode, my personal speculation, is that is going to be the pre-order announcement, and the Space Marines are going to be launching in October. That's what I think. That's what I'm going with. Again, in terms of new models that weren't shown off in that new box set, I'm still hearing stuff about the Dreadnought. Again, I'm still hearing stuff about the Space Marine Captain. I'm wondering if Legion of the Damned will come out around that time so it ties the Orks and the Space Marine Codex releases together. That is, again, another theory which I'm processing through my head. The multi-part Outriders, I'm not putting them down as new models because they're just multi-part Outriders. That should have happened many editions ago, right, when we got the original Outrider sculpts. Is there anything else? I'm hearing absolutely nothing else for the Space Marines. Kind of light if that is the only thing that comes with the Space Marines. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we get some new characters, not only for the Ultramarines, but hopefully we get some like Salamanders, some Raven Guard, some Iron Hands even. Yes, even Iron Hands. I will let you chaps have your day in the sun. Again, when the Space Marine stuff does eventually come out, I'm hoping it's big, I'm hoping it's awesome, and I'm hoping it gives me the hype. One thing I do want to talk about with the incoming launch of that Space Marine Codex, I have been hearing more rumours about, of course, the new Rhino. Now, I don't think the new Rhino is going to be coming out with the Space Marine Codex. I'm hearing it's probably going to be coming out into the, again, mid-latter half of this edition. But I am still hearing the rumours about the rules. Apparently, everything Firstborn is going to be going Legends, and the Land Raider and Rhino will be staying because Primaris Marines will get a rule change where they get access to the Rhino. So you'll be able to put your Primaris Marines into the Rhino. Probably a year later, GW will bring out a new version of that Rhino, probably a little bit bigger. Hopefully they don't change too much in terms of design. Same with the Land Raider when that eventually gets a new kit. Hopefully there's nothing massive because those kits are perfect. They don't need changing in terms of design. Yes, the way they go together with the plastic and stuff, that definitely needs to change. But in terms of like iconic, old school, cool, nothing needs to change with those models. And let's talk about the Tau because, again, I got a lot of questions from people and I've heard a little bit more about the Tau. If you haven't been following the rumours so far, the first 4 codexes this edition, of course, the first one is Orks, the second one is Marines, and apparently after that, it's going to be Tau and Custodes. I'm not sure what order it is at this moment in time, but the Tau and the Custodes are supposed to be part of the first 4 codexes coming out this edition. Now, the rumours that are connected with the Tau is that apparently we're going to get new crisis suits and we're going to get a new broadside. But adding on to that, I'm hearing apparently there is going to be a new type of mech. I'm not sure what that mech is, what guns it got, how big it is, how small it is, how wide it is. No idea at this moment in time. One thing I have heard, though, in the appearance of the new models, again, take this with copious amounts of salt, and the only way I can describe this is that, you know how the Tau models are kind of squarish, very sharp corners? Apparently the new Tau stuff is going to have a more curved, round, this looks weird. A rounded look, a rounded feel to it. I don't know, I don't know how rounded. Is it going to be like small amounts of roundness, big amounts of roundness? I'm not too sure. But you know, more smoother, more semi-round. Apparently, let's see, you know, how it looks in terms of any new characters and stuff coming from the Tau. I've heard nothing like that. I'm just hearing crisis suits, broadside, and apparently a new mech. Let's see what happens. Hopefully in the coming weeks. And on the back side of the Tau, of course, let's talk about the Custodes, because their releases, as I've just mentioned, are supposed to be very, well, close to each other. They're supposed to follow one of each other, depending who comes first and who comes last. So when it comes to the Custodes, the rumor that we spoke about months ago, which has been happening now over the past couple of months, is that Custodes, of course, were going to get a refresh to their plastics. We've seen some of this already. It's labelled Horus Heresy, it's labelled Warhammer 40,000. What I was told way back is that basically everything in that Custode range is going to get a brand new plastic model, except the aircraft. The aircraft will be staying resin, but everything else that GW want to keep will be going plastic. In terms of what's going to be going on in 40k for them, I'm hearing they're going to get some type of new HQ character. I go, right? Who will thunk it, GW, right? Adding even more HQ characters to their range. What's a HQ character going to have? No idea, but they've got so bloody many these days. I won't be surprised if it has like some new type of weaponry, maybe some type of new like Belisarius core weapon that no Custode has ever bloody seen before. Maybe it's something from like the dark cells underneath the Imperial Palace, and they've just using that to purge the foes of the Imperium. But Custodes will be getting something on top of all the brand new stuff that they've already just been given. And the Warhound Titan, we did this rumor video, I think it was last week if I'm not mistaken, and again, so many questions about pricing, what's going to be in the box. You guys, who do you think I am? Do you think I work inside Games Workshop? Do you think I'm in the bins? Right? Do you think I'm in the cloakroom, peering out? Just like, oh, what's this? What's that? I know what that is. Oh boy, I can't wait to make a video about this. No, mate, it's just whispers. It's just whispers what we hear. You want too much details, and I can't give you those details. But I'm going to give you those details. So, what I've been hearing is that the new plastic Warhound, which is supposed to be announced this year, according to the whispers, and releasing next year, is going to be launching with the full body kit and like one pair of weapons. What those pair of weapons are, it could be bolters, it could be, you know, fists, it could be claws in there. Absolutely no idea. But something I have heard on top of it is that they actually do want to do every weapon variant, and they'll sell that separately. So if you want, like, I don't know, is it mega lasers or volcano lasers? I'm sorry, I don't really play with Titans. You'll be able to buy all that, but they will be sold separately. Yes, you will get like a complete version in one box, but if you want to like turbo lasers, two fists maybe, two of the like big, are they called Vulcan mega cannons or something like that? You probably may have to buy them separately and stuff. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening. In terms of price, the only thing I've been hearing, and I've been hearing this now for I think for over a year, is that apparently GW want to price it very, very good, and it won't be more than £300. So a Warhound, fully plastic, no more than £300, which is very, very weird because, again, start of this video, it wasn't a good weekend because GW put a lot of prices up, which I kind of want to cover in a separate video because I kind of want to go over, like, is this going to affect the community? Should they be putting prices up, etc.? I don't really want to make it like a Debbie Downer video kind of thing. I just want to look at the facts, look at the stuff, and talk to you chaps and get your honest opinion on it. Is this going to be stopping you buying stuff? Don't you care about this? Is this still cheap to you? Is it dear to you? Are you still buying from GW? Again, that'll be in a separate video, probably coming out sometime tomorrow and stuff, so we can get all the information there because there's a massive new list now of price increases. That's going to be coming very, very soon. I think September the 21st, there's going to be a massive price increase with a lot of products. So, yeah, we'll do that video sometime tomorrow, and we'll put all the comments in there. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Have I forgot anything? The Grey Knight vs. Thousand Sun kill team. I think we've already talked about that. I don't know. If I forgot something, post it down below. I'll have a nice little chinwag as we always do. See you. Have a great day, evening, night, way around the world, and bye-bye.